Yay! Welcome to Wind Down Wednesday. it's I'm sorry for throwing everyone for a loop. I know. It's like she's starting. Oh, she's not. Oh, she is. Well, you know what? It's a portal day and let's make the most of it. When you're working with a portal day, sometimes you might think, well, what's so special about it? Am I supposed to do something, go somewhere? It's like, what is the machine on Doctor Who that is it the Tetris? Well, actually, a portal is an opening in the spiritual world. It's an opening, an energetic opening. So if you are looking for borrowing the energy that's present during that portal, then you're able to utilize it and you're able to get from point A to point B faster. For me, when I think of a portal, I kind of think of like a wormhole and it helps you slide faster, or that game Shoots and Ladders and it helps you have that shortcut going from point A to point B. And point A would be where you are currently, and point B is where you want to go in your manifesting. You are looking to create an easier life. You're looking to create something and welcoming something into your life. Portals provide that opportunity. So, what's with November's portal? Well, November is bringing the energy of the angelic realm, of gratitude, of blessings. So, the portal energy right now that you'd be able to use, because it's the 11th month. So, you have the one and the one. Yes, those two things equal a two. However, when it's the first day, you have the energy that that additional one brings. And those three ones look like three pillars that are standing tall. And that helps you bring your mind, body, and spirit into alignment. Sometimes you have this great idea. However, your body just doesn't have the energy for it. Or you feel intuitively, let's do it, but your mind then starts to talk you out of it. This is an opportunity to get in complete alignment. When you are intentional about utilizing the energies of a portal, then you're able to make the most of it. If you do nothing, totally fine. If you do nothing, what occurs is that you get a spiritual upgrade, you get a tune up, you get an opportunity to get a shift by doing nothing. How cool is that? When you're intentional, you know about it, you can really utilize the portal energy. So every month holds portal energy. There are some months that have even more. For example, December, we have the Merkaba portal. In August, we have the Lionsgate portal. Yes, there is the Lionsgate gateway. Yes, there is the Merkaba gateway. But on that portal, its energies are heightened. It's everything is right. You are at the right place at the right time. So you could ask on a portal in November, what am I doing that's keeping me from not manifesting? What area am I holding myself back? You can engage angels saying, I need some help here. I want to manifest this into reality and I don't know what I'm messing up. You could say, I want to manifest additional income. I want to manifest an additional $10,000 a month. What action steps should I take in order to align with that? So you might receive an understanding of, oh, I've got to change my thinking. I've got to change my feeling of worth. I've got to change feeling grateful for the opportunities. Sometimes we get an option to do something and we're like, yeah, but I don't want to do that. I don't want that. It's like when you were little and you were bored, you're in the house and you're bored. And then someone says, well, you can Dust, you can vacuum. You're like, ew, no, I don't want to do that. However, had you done it, you would have gotten paid an allowance. Or had you done it, you would have been able to find money that was inside those cushions. Or you would have been able to just stretch and get moving and then get treated to something afterwards. Just it would have fallen into place, not expected. It wasn't like you were going to do that thing knowing there was that outcome. It just is because you start into those action steps, all of a sudden that other door of opportunity is suddenly opening. That's why I love working with portals. In November, there are 3 portal that you can utilize. Today is one of them. November 1st is one of them. There's also November 10th. And the reason why I do like November 10th, and I do utilize that as a portal, because on the 10th, you have that 1 and you have that 0. And the 0 is the shape of the all. So I feel like I'm really able to bring in all of the focused energy into manifesting. Help me figure out what is it that I need to be bringing the total picture so that I can manifest. And then the 11th. And I love working on 1111. Who doesn't? The thing about working with November's portal energy, you have it every 1111. You have it every 1111 all year round. But in November, there is something even more magical. So watch your clock. If you are getting that number, if you are seeing it, if it's on your receipt, angels are saying, work with me, call on me, ask for my help. I would love to share it with you. How will you use portal energy? Have you used portal energy before? If you would please share in the comments. Let me know. Are you familiar with portal energy or do you just soak it up? It just happens naturally and you're able to take advantage of it. Tonight, I'm also going to be doing some live readings. It's important that we bring that abundance within this space. It's also important that you feel those emotions of gratitude. Because if you are feeling blessed, if you are feeling grateful, then the universe is going to give you more things to feel grateful for, more things to celebrate. I was talking about my vision board workshop today, and thankfully, everyone was willing to move, and things just worked out perfectly because I felt like this portal energy, it was really important to be able to reach out and just share. It just felt very much like this is a poignant moment. And so I hope you're experiencing that. I hope you're feeling like, yeah, there's something about today. I couldn't quite put my finger on it, but yeah, there's something. I'm going to start looking at the comments because I would love to see what you've been sharing about the portal energy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hello, gorgeous. And thank you. Thank you. Yes, fairy hair. Do you have it? Oh my gosh. Yay. Hello. Thank you for jumping on. Thank you so much. I do love the fairy hair. I love it. It makes me happy and I love how it sparkles. It's so fun. Hi, Frenchie. Hello, Amy. Yes. And if you are interested, and actually, Amy, I would love, before I start doing the readings, Amy, would you mind coming on and just talking a little bit about the vision board? Suzanne is on here as well. And I don't know if she wants to talk about it, but oh my gosh, so much fun, so much hilarious things ensue. And there are several different types of vision boards that you can do. Many of you have probably already heard of the vision boards for cutting out magazines and putting it in a predominant place and getting into seeing it and feeling it kind of thing. And I've done those too. The vision board workshop I originally called Not Your Mama's Vision Board Workshop because it was different, because it was just I don't know how it came. Okay, hang on. I know what I'm doing. Okay, here's that. Invite guests. Okay. Oh, you know what? I didn't send that then. Okay. Amy, this is the link. If you would click that, you'll be added and I can pull you in. The vision board workshop came about because I was doing something for the summer solstice. And actually, a friend had said, "Oh, what are you doing?" And I said, "Oh, well, here." And it was really, truly just an angel download. An angel was like, "Do this, 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 this." And oh my goodness gracious, that's what we did and manifested this beautiful farm. I was in desperate need for our horse to be able to get closer and just some issues that were happening there. And I just wanted him, closer and feeling safe and getting to be with him. And not only did we get this, but we got the fairy invite. We got the magic. There's magic here. And it happened so quickly. And it's not just me. It has not just been me. So that's why it's like, oh, wait a minute. There's something to this. So Amy, did you click on that link, sweetheart? See where that link is shared. So I want you to click on that, please. Ooh, Amy says, starting today with manifesting money. You're going to blow some cinnamon across the threshold at 11:11 tonight. Start the month off right. Exactly. 11:11. There's 111. Remember, this is 11:1 today or 111, depending on how you do it. And oh my gosh, it's just incredible. Okay, Amy. Hello, gorgeous.
Hello. How are
No,
you?
I cannot hear you yet, sweetie.
Really?
What about now? Oh,
Can you
I
hear me
see you
better?
going from you. Oh, wait. My bad. Now try.
Is that better?
Yeah, it was me.
Yay!
It was me. It was me.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh. So Amy has shared these stories over and over, and we giggle on it. Amy is my friend. I got to know Amy because how did you come for a reading?
My sister found you through somebody, and my stepdad her dad had just died, and she wanted to connect, and I went with her because she was a chicken. And it ended up being you pretty much looking into my soul and saying, hey, this is you. This is what you need to do. And this is how your life is going to be better. And I've never had anyone read me so completely and thoroughly and so accurately in my entire life. It was really kind of freaky, but amazing at the same time. It's cool.
I love it. I thank God you came because
Yeah.
I've benefited. I've been blessed. I've been blessed with your friendship. So I don't want anybody to think, oh my God, she's just going to say this because she's Trisha's friend. Not the case, because when I'm doing just stuff, Amy has no problem saying, yeah, I don't like it. Or, yeah, I liked the other one better. I was going to change the, workbook, guidebook. I was going to change the cover. I thought, oh, well, this looks a little bit more elegant, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, no, it's okay. It's pretty, but I like the other one better.
Yeah.
So Amy is very honest. Amy's going to tell you true. And because Amy has had such a unique experience, I keep saying, oh my God, Amy, you got to record this. Amy, you got to talk about it. And I know it's promoting the vision board workshop. This is like if you feel like it's a mini commercial, please bear with me. The thing is, this is the last vision board workshop I'm going to offer live at this price. The energies that you get from the vision board, the long lasting change that really does accompany this vision board. It's magical. It is absolutely the pre-work that's done. I know I'm doing a vision board. I call on your angels for everyone who's signed up. I set the space, I hold the space. And it's one of those things that it really is. We all create this beautiful, magical place. It's magical. I don't know a better word to describe it. but maybe just it's successful. So anyway, Amy, would you please share with everyone what happened with your time taking my vision board workshop,
I
please?
would love to. And I've taken it several times because every time I've had something different to manifest. Um, and I'll go over two of them. The second one will be super quick. But the first one I ever took with you, and if anyone hasn't taken it, you're missing out. And that's not me being a friend, that's me being honest. That's the best bang for your buck to get what you need. So, anyway, um, I wanted to manifest a home for us. Our home that we had, whatever. Anyway, I needed a new home. We needed to move. And it was going to be challenging. So I am the world's worst artist on the planet. And if you've ever taken or thought about taking a vision board, you cut out stuff from magazines and paste it. Well, that's not what you do here with Trish. You draw what you want. And so, my stick people look like they have, they're not good. So, um, but yay, the universe and our angels, they get what we're doing. So I drew this house, and I needed a one level. I had senior dogs that couldn't do stairs, so I needed a one level. I needed a fenced yard. I wanted a decent sized garage. So I drew this house out. And as I was drawing the backyard, I drew, two little parts across the front, drew a straight back line, and then went boop, and it just drew this stupid right angle, like it was a right angle triangle is what the yard looked like. And I went, well, that does not look like it should. But that's okay, whatever. um we got a house. We bought a one level ranch house with a decent garage and nice backyard. A couple years after I bought the house, I was standing there just looking at my backyard. I drew the exact house that I have right
Mhm.
now. My backyard is a right angle triangle. And there's two privacy fences on either side of the house, which is what I drew. I'm not kidding you when I say I about died right there. It was
So how
unbelievable.
long did it take after you drew it? How long did it take to manifest it?
I think the first one I took with you was in October,
Mhm.
and we found the house in early December.
Wow. Okay. Thank you.
We got our approval and found the house within a week,
Wow.
all together, like all at once. Boom, 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 boom.
Mhm.
So it was quick. Um, that was just amazing to me because, like, even the way my windows are, like big window in the front door, medium window, small window, because I can't draw, but that's how my windows are, and it's just unbelievable,
Mhm.
unbelievable
Mhm.
how it looked. And the other one was when my husband was in the hospital with COVID. I went back and rewatched a vision board because I save all the
Mhm.
ones that you send out.
Mhm.
And I did another one for him to get healthy and get home. And I truly believe it's because I manifested it that he is alive.
Yes, I absolutely believe that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you know what, Amy? The thing that I'm so proud of you too, over the years, I've seen such a shift in your manifesting of working with angels, of really shifting into your belief, into accepting, into knowing you can do this, into trusting your intuition, because you were always intuitive, but now you're confident in your
Yeah.
intuition.
And that's because of you.
Well,
I
thank you.
had I had no confidence at all. But once you showed me what I needed to be doing and how I needed to word things, I think that's one of the strongest things you've ever
Mm,
shown me is, hey, Amy, you don't want to say, don't do this. You don't want to focus on
mhm,
the negative. You want to focus on, bring this to me, focus on the positive things. Instead of saying, oh, I don't want to be fat. Just say, I embrace the thin person inside of me.
mhm,
You want to be positive, but that's something you taught me all the years of watching your lives, taking all your vision boards, doing all the intuition classes. That's something I learned from you.
thank
So
you.
I'm better because of what you've shown me. And I don't know how many times I've told you that, but it's the truth.
Have you ever, and thank you. Have you ever, when you were manifesting and drawing, did you do several different things on your vision board, or did you stay pretty focused on the one?
I pretty much had what I had. It was all about the house. So I had the house on
Mhm.
there, and then I had the loan approval on
Okay.
there. So it was all house
Yeah.
centered.
Yeah.
It was all about, give me enough money to be able to close, all those things. And it just went boom, 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 right after the other. And I should not have been able to do what I was able to do, to be honest. It really shouldn't have happened the way it did. Um, I know I told you that they found my husband had student loans when he didn't go to college,
Yes.
and we had to pay those off. No
That's
idea how we did that other than this board. And
wow.
that's brutal honesty, and it's horrible, and it happens to everybody. Just weird stuff that he did not go to a semester of the school, but they don't care. You want your house, you got to pay it off. So
It
$4,000 later.
it is unbelievable. And it does seem that every time you get so close, it does seem like there's that other shoe's gonna fall. But
Mhm.
then I do feel like you have tipped the scales in the other way. Like even when that other shoe falls, it's not as bad. It's not as devastating, or it doesn't crash as hard, or you're just like constantly making it so that now that other shoe really isn't falling. You're able to really like, nope, I'm staying in this zone. I'm keeping my vibe high. I'm keeping this energy. And you're doing a superb job with that.
And that's something else you taught me. I had my heart set on this one house that fell through. And it was a for sale
Mhm.
by owner, but she decided not to sell. But you taught me a long time ago, this or something better.
Yeah. That's so important for all of us, for
Mhm.
everything that we're manifesting. And when you release that, it gives you a sense of freedom, doesn't it?
Oh, it does. Absolutely. It's, we know what we want,
Mhm.
but sometimes there's better. And I know you went through that with the farm.
Mhm.
And
Right,
there's
right.
sometimes we don't know what we actually want and what great things are out there for us. I love my house. I love my yard. I
Mhm.
love my neighbors. I'm so lucky and blessed. So I would never question.
So Amy brought up the house. So what happened was before I did the vision board, I knew we wanted to move my horse. And we found this a friend of mine had a friend of hers, and we got to bring our horse to his place, and we were actually looking at purchasing his place. And my husband just didn't have a good feeling on it. He just could not get a good feeling on it. And it was at the point then that the guy said, "Well, listen, if you're not going to buy my house, your horse can't stay here, and I'm going to sell it to someone else." So now we're back in that, uh-oh, we got to find another place. And that was when the summer solstice, I did the vision board, and I just did exactly what was downloaded. And that's when I did the summer solstice. That was June 21st. We had looked at another place, and they didn't allow pit bulls in the homeowners association. So Jim and I were like, absolutely not, because Sugar's a pit bull. And Jim called his friend about, and that's how we found out about the HOA, et cetera. And that's when the guy said, well, hey, if you're looking at something, I've got a place that's going to go on the market, or not going to go on the market, but if you want to see it, they're accepting people on this one day, blah, blah, blah. And that was on July 1st. Well, I had been in Columbus on a shoot. Jim thought I wasn't interested at all. I call him on my way home saying, hey, well, do you want to go look at that place? And he said, no, you weren't interested. I said, yes, we must go. So we drove on. So literally, you've got the timeline of June 19th or June 21st. On July 1st, we go to the farm. We're here 15 minutes. I jump out. I'm hugging a tree. I have a really cool experience. And on July 4th, we were awarded it out of 6 offers. And there were 3 developers and 2 farmers and us. So that's how fast things go. So, and even listening to you talk about, wow, how you had that obstacle, and it was almost like the universe is like, are you serious? Do you really want this? And you're like,
Mhm.
yeah. And then
Yep.
it's also a matter of, do you feel worthy of it? Do you feel deserving? And you're like, yes. And even when you talk about your house, it's like it's a part of you. It's a home. It's not just a house. It's such a home for you, and it's incredible. So
Yeah,
I'm very, very proud of you. And I
we
was
love
seeing if anyone, Frenchie just says, wow, thanks for sharing. I know it's incredible. It is incredible. So, and Suzanne said your painting is done.
and I cannot wait. Suzanne,
Yes.
I'll have to get in touch with you because I can't wait.
So, well, if anyone has any questions, uh, Amy is over here. So thank you, Amy, for sharing. And Amy will tell you true. She really will tell you true. You can ask her anything about it. It's not going to hurt my feelings. It's, in fact, if there was something that you didn't like about it, then absolutely, please share that. I'm always looking to improve it. I want it to be a great experience for you. So if there was something that you thought, oh my God, Trisha, first of all, Amy would tell me, but second of all,
Yeah.
I ask her. She will tell you the truth. It's truly your word. Each and every one of us, we deserve our dreams come true, and it's neat.
Great.
It's wonderful. And the more your dream comes true, look at all the different people you've been able to be a blessing to, or to help, or to share your light and share your excitement, and you just make the world a better place. You really truly do. I know you make my world a better place. So
Thank you.
thank you.
We love you dearly.
Well,
So,
I love you. So thank you. And I've got a question on dog food in a little bit. So I'm going to text you later too, by the
you
way.
got it. You got it.
Thank you. Thank you. I love you.
I
Thank
love you
you.
too.
Yay. Thank you, Amy. Thank you for sharing. And thank you everyone for indulging and letting us share. You hear me talking about it, but here's a real life example. Here's one of those things. Oh my God. Just the whole thing about the student loan, bizarro. But look at how she dealt with it. Look at how it didn't matter. She didn't get ruffled. She didn't get dissuade. What's the word? She didn't get off that. Yeah. Yeah. So in the class where, yeah. Yes, Suzanne said, yes. Suzanne, you were in the class where Amy manifested her house. In fact, Suzanne, if you want to join, I'm not going to pick on you, but I do want to share something. So you see where I have that link that's shared. You see if you can click on that. Would you please? I would love for you to pop on, because Suzanne cracks me up when she talks about this, about what happened. And if you don't want to, that's okay too. Yeah, it was funny. So, and if you don't want to be there, it's okay, but I will share later. So let's start talking about the very first step in manifesting. And I don't know if it's the very first step, but something that's really important is setting your intention. It is truly in everything. Think about, everything begins with that thought. You're hungry, your tummy's starting to rumble. You just wake up first thing in the morning and you're thirsty. You think, I'm going to get something to drink. Then you make the decision, what do I want to drink? Do I want that coffee? Do I want that water? Do I want that tea? But you get to decide that. You get to make that decision. But it began with that intention. The intention is to quench that thirst. It's amazing how something so simple, and yet it's elegant and successful. And the reason why I bring that up is because it shows you how you manifest all the time. Something just like that is showing how you would take something that easy, that simple, and manifest it. Hello, beautiful. Hello, gorgeous.
Hello.
How
Hi,
are you?
everyone. I'm great. How are y'all doing?
Suzanne is really leaning into her creativity and her artistry. It's amazing and beautiful. And she's doing these incredible paintings, amazing paintings. She is a member of the intuition course, and Amy's a member of the intuition course. And we were having, for the people that first signed up, we were having some exclusive Q&As and such. And we started talking, and it was magical. It was incredible what Suzanne was creating instantly. Just testing your intuition, being put on the spot. And she's like, well, okay, had a great attitude. And oh my God, magic was made. Magic was made for reals. But I want you to share the story of the very first vision board workshop that you brought crayons to.
Okay, so I went to or attended the same vision board course that Amy did, where she manifested her house. And so, I'm scrambling around to get my supplies. So my advice is get your supplies ready the day before. Don't wait till a quarter till and don't do that. So I had used crayons for my first vision board because you take a piece of paper and you do pictures and write out what you want, and in addition to the other part of the class. I don't want to have a spoil anything for anybody. But I had used crayons. I always loved crayons as a child. I love the smell, the color. I use crayons. Don't do that. You want to do everything in an old school regular number 2 lead pencil, and then you can go over it with colored pencils, because like if you're wanting manifesting money, then you're going to want that to be in green, and if you want love, you want that to be in pink or red. But do that first drawing and write out in a old school pencil, because it worked, but it was much slower than it was when I did the same class later and used the lead pencil. And I was like, wow, am I crazy, or is this, it was just something I, kind of figured out.
The thing is, so part of the class, so when you get your supply list, it's you can bring colored pencils. You have to bring lead pencils. You have to bring like an 18-inch cloth. You can cut out a t-shirt. You can cut out a pillowcase, or just whatever, Muslim, that works. But you have to bring that, and you'll get the full class list so that you can just do exactly what Suzanne says. Just have your stuff ahead of time. And you're also going to have a piece of paper, and it just has to be a regular piece of paper. It doesn't have to be colored, doesn't have to be anything else. And you can always decorate later. And we get into greater depth of all of that stuff. So you're not going to be left hanging, but I talk about, you got to bring the pencil. Well, the thing is, Suzanne was giggly over in fun sharing, like, hey, last time I did this, I did manifest it, but it was sluggish. And then that girl, you manifested the fastest. Like, I think by that night, or definitely by the next day, you manifested what you were looking for. And everybody was floored because we had a pop-up Facebook group afterwards. The magic was felt. It's very palpable, and you feel it. You just know that we want to keep this intimacy going because there's that connection. And everyone was floored. Everyone was so excited. Everyone was celebrating. And you spurred on so many other people. And it just started, it was like this and this and this. And I've had it where I've gone into, like, people have hired me to do their vision board workshops for their group. Same thing. There is one that always is at the head of the class, which is you. Was you at that one especially. And it was magical. Can you say how it was just like you did it and what happened?
So for that one, I wanted a better paying job. And so, and that was an interesting path, an interesting road, but that manifested very quickly. And so, and another manifesting tip, I don't know what it is, but bronze nail polish. If I put that on my toes, I don't know what it is. I keep it on all of October. I don't know. It works. But before I knew it, I was flying to Texas to interview for this job. And
it was incredible. Mm-hmm.
It was crazy. So I got that job, and here's a little bit more to the story. So they decided, oh, well, you can't start beginning of November. We need you to wait till January 1st. It's like, I can't be off work for 2 months. And so, and I had already put in my notice at my current position because I accepted their offer. And so I'm like, well, what am I going to do? So that night, someone else I used to work with called me and like, hey, Hey, do you want to move back to Louisville? I, have something there. And so I ended up doing that, which clearly I was supposed to be moved back home to Louisville to be with my mother because she had like a major surgery and some other things have gone on. And so that first job manifested quickly. However, I was supposed to be back with family and it just all worked out.
But, it's exactly what you just said. It all worked out because this was something better.
Mhm.
And you look at, had you not put in your notice from the first job, then you would have had longer anyway. You wouldn't have been able to start as quickly as you were able to with the second offer that was perfect at getting you home, getting you at the right place at the right time. And I'm also so proud of you as you have grown and trusted your intuition. You have become much more engaged with your trusting your soul, having that soul speak, having that knowingness, and whether you're working with angels or just really your intuition and listening to it, it's really amazing. I'm so proud of you.
Well, thank you. And, I can't thank you enough because it's because of you and all of your, wonderful Wind Down Wednesdays and courses. I've taken several courses of Trisha's. And I did send you a little video clip the other day. I don't know if you've
Thank
looked at
you.
it or not.
Thank you. But you
Um,
know what? But you're doing it though. Suzanne, just it's like you're still showing up and you're the one putting it into action. You're the one practicing. You're incorporating this into your life. And oh my gosh, it's just so amazing. Okay, so I'm going to just jump out here. You talk for a minute because I want to go grab this real fast. Okay, so you just keep talking. Talk real fast.
okay, great. I don't know what I'm supposed to talk about. Um, but yeah, I mean, this has been so much better than the traditional vision board because when I met Trish in 16 and she did my very first reading ever. It was so exciting, so amazing. And I also at the event she was also doing an angel and goddess workshop, so I got to attend that as well. And so that's how I started working with Trish, and it just keeps getting better and better and more amazing. And I'm so grateful and very, very blessed.
I was just looking at those pictures today, by the way. How cool is that? There were some memories. But I wanted to share off some of Suzanne's work. This was so beautiful. This is something that she surprised me with. It's a gorgeous painting. I feel the mermaid energy right here. I love the different colors. I love the connection. And honestly, I know you can't really see over here. I have this hot pink bookcase. I have these hot pink of flowers and hot pink frames, which she didn't know. She didn't
Mm-mm.
know I had that. But what a gorgeous painting. You feel the movement, you feel the moon energy, you feel the flow, you feel the peace and tranquility. And I just wanted to show it off and I wanted to thank you. But I wanted everyone to see it like this and just wait till you see what she's painting for Amy too. So thank you. But I do want to give you a shout out. And
Awesome.
of course, you can reach out to Suzanne, just message her even right here because I want that side to expand even more. So I I just know like this is the kind of thing that I feel you've leaned into all of your goddess work. You have done a superb job of really even doing some uncomfortable things because you're open to your zone of genius. And I know it sounds fun to say. I love that phrase though, but I love it because you are in your zone of genius. And even seeing the painting that you made for Amy, it's like, yeah, yep, that girl's got it. She's got it. So I hope you're going to bring something really amazing for Saturdays. It's next Saturday. It's the 11th. But I hope you're going to bring some incredible things that you want to manifest. And you can put several different things on your board. Did you put several different things or did you stay focused on the one?
Oh no, I want it all. So I had like 7 things listed.
Good, good. I noticed when I put several different things on, not everything, and it's several different areas, like which I do. They don't all happen in the speediness, but they all happen. But
Mhm.
like the thing that I'm most passionate about, or I have a sense of urgency about, those manifest quickly.
And I'm kind of, when I do manifest, like on the live earlier today, you're like, oh, put in the comments what you want to manifest. I go in stealth mode, and I really don't.
Yep. Yeah.
I just go into stealth ninja mode and get to work, and I just kind of keep all that close to the vest.
Yeah, yeah, and absolutely can. My grandma growing up would say, just don't let people know, because they can pray against you just like they can pray for you. So if you feel like, what, I just don't want people to know about this, absolutely. But the thing is, in the class, I can still hold the space that's manifested. I don't even need to know what it is, because I'm already seeing the successful outcome. I'm already seeing you celebrating and getting to be a part of that celebration. But I wanted to thank you. And I do want to pull a card for you, if that's okay, while we're
Oh,
sitting
well,
here.
thank
And
you. That'd be wonderful.
thank
Thank
you for
you.
coming live. And Amy, I'll pull you one too. So sorry about that. But yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love when a card just pulls over like that. Just
If it's Neptune, I'm going to fall off my
I
couch.
know. I know, you just kept getting that one. Actually, it's Capricorn. And how appropriate is this? Look at Capricorn, because when you think about your business, which is what we've just been talking about, it's here. But what's so cool is you got a second card too of Pisces. And Pisces brings that energy of being in the flow. Exactly what I was just showing off in the painting. You do have that momentum. It's allowing yourself to just be in the flow. Don't force it. It's definitely saying this is a time you don't have to force it. It's going to happen. It is in the process of happening. With the Capricorn, it says all obstacles are being overcome. Remain determined. You are aligning with succeeding to new heights. And I absolutely agree with that. I absolutely agree. So stay extremely confident. Stay in that zone of, no, I've got this. I am at the right place. And I would really pay attention to your affirmations right now. Pisces says you intuitively know the way. I also feel like that's saying, even if logically you think, oh, I should be doing this. No, this is trusting your instincts. And creatively express your desires as they will manifest accordingly. So I feel like this card popped out because careful what you ask for next Saturday. It's not the 4th, it's the 11th, because it's going to come true. So these are amazing. What great cards. And for both of them to pop out like that. Woohoo!
Yeah, absolutely. Because I also watched the horoscope reading as well. And what's interesting, I kind of joke that I was born a week beyond my due date. I joke that I didn't want to be a Capricorn, so I was born a week late.
How cool is that? So that Capricorn card really comes into play. And the Aquarius, wow, wow, wow. I love it. I love it. Well, I definitely feel like you are truly stepping into your power. And I know that you're feeling ready to receive it. You're ready to align with it and celebrate the success. I know that's here for you already. It's here right now. So thank you for coming on, and thank you for sharing too.
Well, thank you. I'm gonna stay on, but I'm gonna get off camera.
Okay. Well, thank you. Beautiful. Thanks.
Thank you.
So, Amy, I want to pull a card for you. And I love this. Amy said she also manifested a job that's fully remote and a 30% pay increase. Yeah. She said, I'm telling you, the vision board workshop is life-changing. That's the kind of thing you want to know. That's the kind of thing right there. You think about it and you think, I don't know if this is for me. If it's not for you, trust your intuition. Don't let me talk you into it. We shouldn't talk you into it. It's got to come from you. You've got to know that, like, this is what I want to do. This is the thing that makes sense, or this is the thing that I feel like I just got to do it. When you feel like that, then it's like, okay, this is right on. This is it. Okay. So Amy, sorry about that. I got so excited about what you were sharing. I put the cards right on down. Okay, Amy. I'm excited. I'm so excited. Can you tell I'm excited? You're going to be excited. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, no wonder. Merkaba portal. Merkaba. So you're working with Archangel Metatron. This is interesting because this is accessing that higher chakra. It's uh, accessing the higher dimension. It's usually with a new business venture, a new career. So Amy, I know we have talked about a couple things before. I would start leaning into that. This is going to be a powerful portal for you. I feel like the November portals are prepping you for December and for next year. And I feel like you're really setting yourself up to win on grander scales. I feel like money's flowing in. I feel like you know that too, but I really feel like money is flowing in. It's interesting. The lunar eclipse is emotions. That's bringing that swift change, though. Eclipse brings swift change. So I feel like things are going to happen boom, boom, boom. It's like all of a sudden you wake up and like, ah! So it just feels like this is the right timing. It just feels so good. So pay attention to those intuitive little nudges. Pay attention to, I should try this. I wonder if that would work. I wonder if I should do this. So if you're sensing, I feel like I want to do it. Do it. Trust that, Amy. Trust it. So, and thank you again, Amy, for sharing. Thank you for being brave, Amy and Suzanne. Please, everyone, just offer some love to them. And oh my gosh, it's just great. Yay! 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 The vision board workshop is next Saturday, the 11th. And how often do you meet? We will meet at that workshop. I say it's 2 hours. It goes a little bit longer. You can get off after 2 hours, but I would probably budget 3 just to make sure, because I do answer questions. That's why the live is going to go up in price next year. Then we'll do the pop-up group, and it's not like we have to meet, but they're just posts that help you stay engaged and encouraged and inspired. So yeah, that's the thing. And Lisa for popping on and asking a question. And then Genevieve, thank you for popping on. Thank you for asking earlier too. So Genevieve, especially since I was like, no, it's not going to happen tonight. Thank you for being here. Okay, Lisa. And it's $49. It's $49 right now. And for me, it's like, oh my God, it works. That's the thing. It works. Okay, Lisa, I'm going to tell you, you also got the Merkaba portal. Obviously, Archangel Metatron is coming through, and obviously he really wants to be working with several of you. I feel like this is interesting because what I see around you are golden highlights. I feel like I see his Star of David. I see the Merkaba, that shape. That's what you see on here. You'll see, and you see the spiral energies. You see this healing that's taking place. It's especially on today. I feel like it's a total complete healing for you. It feels like you're mentally going to be getting like that grounded energy, that settled focus. I feel like the stress is going to start melting off of you instead of feeling like, but that's where I'm like, okay, this is good. This is really, really great. The card says you are receiving a spiritual upgrade. Absolutely, absolutely. So I would really lean into, wow, you might find yourself a little bit more sleepy. You might find yourself a little bit more thirsty. Just to stay hydrated, stay open to all the guidance that you're going to be given. And it says rest as you attune to this new, clear, manifesting vibration. So what that means is Archangel Metatron is going to be working with you. And if there are areas of doubt, it's going to come to the forefront. If there are areas where you feel struggling perhaps to accept that you're worthy, that's going to be clarified. And the other nice thing, if you choose to attend the vision board workshop, you do get the replay. And I personally do listen to the replay. So I have that for when I'm doing a vision board. So when I'm doing my own vision board, I really do listen to the replay. So I like the meditation. It gets you in that zone. So Genevieve, I want to thank you again. I want to thank you. And yes, there are spots left in the class. Yes, that one I have extra openings. It's on Zoom. There's plenty. I do keep them intimate because I want to make sure that I can get to everybody's questions. And we do talk about your goddess personality and how that influences your manifesting too. So it's extensive. So it's fun, but you're gonna know. You're gonna come out knowing. And it's November 11th at noon Eastern time. Yeah, Eastern time. It's still noon. Because we in the United States, we are falling back. Yeah. This weekend, right? This weekend we're falling back. Okay, Genevieve. I really feel like you're the goddess of peace. Interesting. Virgo. This Virgo card really aligns actually with the goddess of peace. This Virgo card is going to help you figure out the steps, help you create that plan. Then it's up to you to take those action steps, but you're going to know that you know what to do, even if it feels silly. It might be one of those things where you're going to pull a card every morning and allow that to inspire you. You're going to live by that. You're going to let it fuel you. It might be something that you're going to have a specific song that you listen to that helps you stay inspired, that helps you stay going. But when you trust this Virgo energy, you're going to find that you're, sorry, I was hearing more. Girl, don't you, I think you have this deck. I think you have this deck. If you have the deck, look at your guidebook, look at the affirmations that's associated with Virgo. It says, quiet your thoughts, make your to-do list, take action, relax, and welcome peace. Everything is working out perfectly. You don't have to do anything perfectly. Everything is being taken care of. Virgos bring that energy of they want to be perfect. So sometimes they won't take action because they're looking for, oh, I've got to get this. I've got to put this into, this has to be in place prior. No, this is like, do it, baby, do it. You're ready for it. This is perfect timing. I also feel like some things that are holding you back, I really do feel as that goddess of peace, it's really a sense of, you're allowed to nurture yourself. You're allowed to matter. So as you go through the next couple days, I want you just to stay in that phase of gratitude. Like even if someone cuts you off in traffic, I want you to bless them and be grateful. They probably just saved me from an accident. Like be Pollyanna. Look at that silver lining with every experience. And then you're going to notice your vibration has shifted. And I feel like that's going to be one of those things that then you're like, okay, now I'm feeling it. Now I'm happy. Your vibration is just going to get a little higher. I know you live, or you did live by the beach. I think you still live over there. If that's the case, being able to get outside, connect with nature, of course, that always helps. But I do feel like it's really that focus on your mind, have a lot of choose your thoughts. I feel like you're going to have some great clarity coming to you, and don't worry about it, accept it and appreciate it, and then do something with it, baby. Do something with it. Oh yeah. Sure, Frenchie. Woohoo. I like how Lisa's like, I receive it. Yay. Yay. Okay, Frenchie. Oh, goodness gracious, girl. 2 just popped right on out. The one that flew the farthest, that's Cancer. And that energy, that energy is really helping you appreciate the nurturing, appreciate the home life, appreciate that sacred space. And I feel that's really important right now for you. Frenchie, also with you having this moon sign, the moon rules Cancer. That's not a coincidence. That's very powerful that your angels would pull that. Work with the moon cycle. Be cognizant of the cycle that you're in. Remember, to everything, there really is a season. And so if, let's say, a friendship has run its course, or a job has run its course, or something has come to an end and it's now ready for a new beginning, it doesn't mean that you have to sever those ties. It just means it's time for an upgrade. And whether it's just maybe reevaluating the friendship, maybe deciding, you know what, I love talking to her every day, but I got to make sure that I make that time for me as well. That's what it feels like when you start setting those boundaries for yourself. Then you're going to start feeling like, oh, the universe is accepting those boundaries too, and helping align with that, helping me be at the right place, helping me actually hold myself accountable. And then the universe is like, okay, baby, you've been doing your work. And now here's the blessing that's coming your way. Remember, we've got next year is that year of dragon. We've got this manifesting energy. It's an 8 year. So let's get ready. Let's be prepared for this magical year. It really is going to be incredible. It really is going to be incredible. So I do feel like that's where you're opening up to the magic. You're opening up to the confidence. You're opening up to your gifts. And that's going to be a really, really powerful thing. If you're really, truly open to that, that's where you're going to be manifesting money from as well. It really feels good. Yay! Hello, Becky. Need a job making more money. Okay. Perfect. So Becky, my feeling is, remember to already start celebrating that job. You do that well. So just keep doing that, because, oftentimes we're ready for more money. That doesn't mean you need a job making more money. Because when we do something like that, when we say, I need a job making more money, well, now we're telling angels, that's the only way I'm going to make more money. When in reality, you might have someone that's coming to you that says, hey, I want to commission you to make all these hats. Well, that's not your regular job. Now you have 2 streams of income. You might have someone that says, hey, I just want to pay you for your hat designs. Can I just buy you out? And all of a sudden, you have money flowing into you. So if you're looking for money, be open to angels coming whatever way they have in store for you. Ooh, waxing moon. The waxing moon means you are in a time of growth. It really is. Things are building up. You might also be sensing that energy as bubbling and building and brewing. That's totally fine. Stay in that energy of, I'm making my list. I'm getting ready to take action. I'm taking those steps. Maybe you're not all in quite yet. You're kind of navigating that path. That's totally fine. But really use this waxing moon, this buildup, and to increase the momentum, to build up the momentum, because you're going to find, wow, does that help you be at the right place? Be open to receiving. That is potent energy, especially for women working with the moon cycles. You're naturally aligned to that. Here's the thing, even if you're a guy, remember we're all part divine feminine and divine masculine. And so that divine feminine energy does align with the moon cycle. It does align with the magic and all that it reveals. And then you have the choice to make the most of it. So how amazing is that? Genevieve says, yes, I do. And you're on the cusp. Yeah. Hi, Annie. Hello, gorgeous. It's interesting. Last night with all the trick-or-treaters, there were only like 4. We went to the cul-de-sac and it snowed. I know. The wind was blowing terrible. It was just amazing. It was amazing. And then Jim was still hanging out with the guys. And so I just walked home. We had taken the Kubota there, but then I walked home. And the reason why I'm sharing that is because the energies were just very alive, very, very present. And I am sensing that, Annie, you're sensing that too. You're sensing the energies. You're very aware. Remember, the veil didn't slam shut yesterday. It's not like the curtains were, like whew, drawn quickly. It doesn't work that way. So I do feel like you're still sensing it. What is so marvelous about your card, this Lionsgate portal, remember, we are in a portal day. And so for you to get a portal card then brings extra energy, extra influence to you. This says your talents are strengthened. There is an opening for manifesting. Make the most of this day. Don't delay. Now, since you pulled the Lionsgate portal card, I would love for you to consider listening to my Lionsgate portal guided meditation. It has quick reaction. It just releases the doubts, fears, insecurities, and opens to receiving. It opens to aligning with those manifesting energies. With you getting this card, I really do feel like this is a time for you to stretch yourself and for your voice to be heard. Careful of your affirmations. And then if you would please listen to that meditation. I would listen to it. I know this sounds silly, but I would listen to it for 8 days. And the reason being is I just feel like it's getting ingrained, it's reprogramming, and you're going to find a lot of success. Think about what you want to manifest and then start listening to it. And that's for everybody. Every one of us can listen to the meditation, but first think about what you want to manifest. And then what I want you to do is visualize that lion, start playing the meditation, and get lost in the guided meditation. Absolutely get lost in it. That is a very potent meditation, and it's had a lot of success, a lot. So you don't have to wait for that though. Yeah. Okay. Yay. Steph. The energies have been off the charts. Yeah, tough sleep last night. I get it, Steph. I get it. Yeah, you can sense it. It's there. It's amazing. And it's nothing to be scared about. It's not. Yeah, I just felt so blessed. I felt so appreciative. The wind was whipping through. It was freezing cold. My eyes were watering from being around the fire pit and the smoke in there, and then just from just the cold. It was just really, really brutal, but I felt so blessed. I felt so protected. I felt like there were curious eyes on me, but they meant well. They just wanted something to, like, hey, are you really of the light? Are you really leaning into that? So, oh, wow. Okay. Eclipse is fast. Remember, eclipse brings swift energy. So, Steph, I feel like this is saying this is a time where your emotions are going to be that driver. Your emotions, your instincts will bring that swift change. The lunar eclipse, remember, goes within. It's that intuitive, that nurturing, the divine feminine energy. And then the eclipse brings that swift change. So also look, is there something I'm doing that's holding back the manifesting? Sometimes it's what we're doing is we're not allowing. If we don't feel worthy, then we're shortchanging ourselves. And this is, just ask for a revelation. You can do that tonight before you go night-night. Just ask angels, hey, am I aligning with this? Is this okay? And you're going to find, wow, yeah, okay, now I'm ready. So yeah, thank you. This is exciting. And thank you, Suzanne. Thank you. It's one of those, when you're working with spirit, you get out of the way, things are easy. It just is simple. I don't overthink things. When I do overthink things, boy, do I mess them up. I derail myself. I just don't do it. Learn from my mistakes. Learn from my mistakes. But I want you to all realize what great manifestors you truly, truly are. I do need to wrap up. It's 9:03 and I value your time. Thank you for being here. I want you to really take a moment and compliment yourself. Compliment yourself for showing up, for investing in you, for being present, for being open to receiving the vibration, receiving the energy that gets you that vibrational boost, that manifesting boost, boost, helping brighten your light. Have you ever seen a light bulb and it gets dusty and it's shining, but there's a little coat over it. And so you don't really notice it until you take a cloth and wipe off the dust. And that's what you do by being here. You're ready to use this November's manifesting energies. You're ready to be working with your angels. And I see angel energy running around. Not the cats, like literal angel energy and fairy energy. Sorry. They both want to be acknowledged. Ask for their guidance, ask for their assistance, ask for their help. If you are in the United States, remember to include fairies, invite them to Thanksgiving, whatever your celebration is. If you're having a party, a birthday party, some sort of get together, even if it's for the Bengals game, whatever, invite them. Invite them, include them. They are your friends. And we used to work with them all the time. So they will help you on your spiritual journey as well. They'll help bring these manifesting opportunities to you. They'll help bring that easy path. You don't have to overthink it. You don't have to take that difficult road. But if you will, please, please invite them and continue working with this light, this loving presence. And then also recognize that you are a light worker. You wouldn't be showing up here if you weren't already aligned with that energy. And I know Cindy and I were talking about that earlier today. As a light worker, you'll doubt yourself. Am I in the right career? Am I doing the right thing? Who do I think I am? You just have all these thoughts that will try to block you. And there's no need to entertain those. That has nothing to do with what you're doing. So, you know what? You've taken an hour out of your time to get completely energized. It's like a workout for your spiritual self. So your entire spiritual body, you have exercised, you've increased, you've empowered, you've strengthened, and that's pretty cool. So celebrate that. You've stretched your manifesting bandwidth. That's important. That's important to know. I am going to pull a card to kind of wrap up for tonight. And yes, I will be back live next Wednesday night. So please mark your calendar. Please invite some friends. And if you invite some friends, let me know. Okay. Let me know, please. And especially if they show up, then really let me know so that I can bring some special attention as well. The more people we get in this zone, the more light we share, the more light, high vibes we truly spread. And it's a light that should not be so contained. And this is a very safe place. So bring questions too. You're always welcome to email me. Thank you for being on my email list. Thank you for watching those videos. Thank you for watching that November horoscope. If you haven't, remember to watch your sun sign, but also consider watching your rising sign, your moon sign, and apply it. How can you blend all of those together? Blend them and apply them, baby. Really. Okay. Oh my gosh. Capricorn is back. Capricorn is bringing the energy for this month of ain't no mountain high enough, because it's just, you've got it. You are in the sweet zone. It is your sweet spot. When you play golf, your golf club has a particular place on the club, and it's called the sweet spot. You're in that sweet spot. And when you smack the ball with that sweet spot, your ball goes long. It goes exactly where you want. It's just a beautiful drive. It has a little certain sound to it. You're in the sweet spot. If you happen to see a goat, remember that goat can get up like crazy scaling the mountain. So if you see a goat, take that as a symbol, take that as a sign that you're on the right path. Angels will give you that image. Even if the image just pops in your mind, that's totally fine. Take it. Though, if you hear Capricorn mentioned, it might behoove you to watch the readings for November and pay attention to what is for Capricorn, what's being said for Capricorn. What was that card? Because you're also able to apply that energy. Here's the thing when you're applying energy. This energy is here for you. don't work against it. Don't lean into any of the stuff. I want you to lean into the great aspect of it. If you have salt, salt alone doesn't taste very good. But when you add a pinch of that salt in your chocolate chip cookies, wow, it knows the right job. And boy, are those cookies delicious. That's the sweet spot that you're in. You're ready for this. It is delicious, and life is delicious. And November has so many yummy, prosperous blessings in store for you. The more you start celebrating each and every day, celebrate those blessings that you have. Even if the blessing is, hey, I found a clean pair of underpants. That's a huge blessing. So whatever you can do, start to already get excited, get jazzed about your day. Even if you're thinking, well, girl, you don't know what my day consists of tomorrow. You don't know what I'm going to have to be doing. You know what? I get it. But I can tell you, even when I was cleaning out Dave's stall. He was the bison that had been living here for a while. And girl, I fell knee deep, splattered into his, yeah. But you know what? It was great. People would pay tons to get such a face cleaning like that. So celebrate. Choose to look on the bright side. Choose to look at the silver lining. If you're not a goddess of optimism, that's okay. Lean into the goddess of optimism. If you still can't, call a goddess of optimism. Befriend a goddess of optimism. Because when you maintain that high vibe, those good vibes only, whoo, does that keep the manifesting pipes open? It really does. It keeps those lines wide open. And I want you to remember, when we're manifesting, you're creating this. You're manifesting the icky stuff and the fabulous stuff. So take total credit for all the great things that are coming your way, because you've already nailed how to manifest things you don't want. So let's start manifesting the things you do want. If you have any questions on the vision board workshop, please call me. Please message me. Just let me know. Just shoot me an email. I can answer, I promise. And if there's anything else that you're feeling, remember, watch for that 111 and 1111, because the angels are trying to get your attention. They're asking, let us help you. Please let us help you. Give us permission to help you. And remember, when you're creating, that you were created from the divine, out of stardust, designed to shine. I appreciate you sharing your light with me. I appreciate you showing up. And I hope you truly, truly let this high, loving light and vibration soak in to your spirit. Let it find its place and just burrow in, knowing you're safe, knowing you're worthy, and knowing this is your time. Thanks, everyone, for joining, and I will see you soon. Well, I love you guys. Thank you so much.